much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do.
To the tutorial and show you how you can make pictures like that yourself. So in this tutorial, we're going to be using Gimp 2.10.22. So type in, or if you have already installed Gimp, type in Gimp 2.10.10. That's Gimp. I'm going to start it right now. So Gimp is a free photo editing software that is an alternative for photo shoots. If you know Adobe Photoshoot, so Gimp does exactly almost the same. The only difference that Gimp comes with no price attached to it, and you can use it on any PC, on Mac, Windows, or Linux. So this is Gimp 2.10 for you, the latest version of Gimp available on the market right now. Okay, so let's wait for it. Come on. So if you're using a low-end computer like mine, expect this. It doesn't open up instantly, because the computer, the processor is still very low, but it can handle all the basic functions for game. Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to be editing that photo you saw. Okay, that's it. Let's get started. So I'm gonna open my folder with photos that I'm going to be using for this tutorial. Project O, photographs. So for the editing, I'm going to be using this picture. So just drag and drop it into Gimp. Okay, so first thing we need is to open a new layer and just call it rectangle. Then we want to draw a rectangle into the layer. Okay, so just follow along and you will see the magic. Okay, so don't worry about the size, because you're just doing this haphazardly. I think this one will do. You can copy the HTML notation for the color if you want. It's F002A. That's what we're going to be using. So I'll grab my bucket fill too, and for this I'm going to be using black. Then I'll grab my gradients too. You can grab it by Windows Shift G, or by pressing G, and there you have it. So we're going to be filling this with the gradients. I think that looks nice. Just hit enter and leave it like that. We want to open another layer on top of that, and we'll set the mode to deep. To darken only. Okay, so we're going to be using the same rectangle, but for now, for this we're going to use white, which is 6 FFs, and we'll be using our gradient 2 again, so that it will look like that. That is amazing. Okay, so you can see the photo is starting to take shape. Okay, let me open the photo that we want to achieve in this tutorial. Our final result. So don't worry about it very much, since you yourself you're going to be doing that. Okay, that's it. So this is the photo that you want to get or want to achieve. This is our result that we want to achieve. So we want to put a happy Valentine's Day gorgeous and that takes in some background hearts. Okay, so let's put another layer. We put it happy. Let's get our text to end. For this one we want to work in zoomed mode so that we get that right. I'm using Monster Red font. Sorry for that. If you don't know how to download it and to install it on Gimp, we have the link in the description to show you how you can do it. I'm using Monster Red Ultra Bold. I'm going to reduce to 120. Or to 98. I think that would do me good, because we want the space to put some Valentine's Day. Just put it to 89, I guess. That's space to. Okay, then color we want to leave it to white. That's white there, and this. Nope. Want this, and want to type in happy like that. Space it a bit so that it occupies the whole page. That's right. So we'll grab our parts too, still in the happy sector. Then you just want to make the slice effect. Then we use Control to join the path. Then you can make it a slide in so that it looks exactly like a sliced text. Okay. Hit enter to select that, and then select to float and float to new layer. That's it. Then you have to zoom a bit, and we'll grab our move to, so that we'll move the layer so that it becomes sliced. That's good. Then we want to add a new layer, happy shadow. I want to put the shadow that will make the effect look nice. Okay, for this you can grab pass to again, and just put, we want to grab free selection too. good. Then you go to edit here with the background color. That's it. Then you go to filters. First you have to select none. Go to filters, blur, Gaussian blur. Then you adjust it until you obtain the effect that you want. I'm gonna go with that. It's 6.09 pixels on X and Y axis direction, and that looks nice. And after that, you go grab your path 2 in path, then back to layers, then you grab our path 2 and you just click on the path like that, then enter to select it, then you just hit delete on the keyboard and select none, and go back to path and hide the path, then select the move to, and there we go, we have our text sliced. So that's it. So now we're gonna go ahead and we want to move on to add the Valentine's Day text. So for that, we'll add a new layer again. Let's zoom again. And Valentine's Day. Okay, I want to try and make the text suit in this box without overlapping. So for that, we just want to resize the text so that it will fit in the box without overlapping. Let's just unzoom. Let's increase the font size a bit, like that, and we can reduce this and increase the font size. Still want it to look very, very tiny. Yeah, I think that should do for now. Before we want to make sure it's perfectly aligned with our heavy text. So let's zoom in, let's zoom in, back, zoom in. Okay. Let's grab our, again, we want to resize the text, just like that. Then we grab our path 2. We're going to repeat the same procedure we did with the heavy text, where we sliced it. So that is pretty much the same with this one. So I'm not gonna explain that to you again. You can put your feel, you can do whatever you want with this. So this software, the advantage of it is that it's absolutely flexible. You can do whatever you want. You can style, design whatsoever you want, depending on how creative you are. So it doesn't limit you to the designs that it comes with by default. You can design your own things. That's the advantage and also disadvantage of it. other people who are not that creative, so they find it very difficult to use this type of software. So that depends which type of person you are. So that's good. Let's click our free selection tool and want to. Okay, before we do that, we want to make sure adding new layer. Doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as it's okay. Edit, click background color, and filters, Gimp blade. Sequence 09, do. Select none. You can see from this that the shadow is really fine. That's you can redo the Gaussian layer. That's our shadow looks natural. It doesn't have to be overdone like that. It just looks natural. This looks natural, doesn't it? Okay, so we're almost done. I'm gonna add the wife text and the gorgeous part. But I think for this tutorial, okay, let me just show you how you can add the gorgeous text. The only difference is that I was using moisturize. Okay, then for the wife text, you can use it. You can edit on your own. You can put your own feeling for that. Since this I made it from wife. Just right here, then you put. Okay, this for this one use back. One 3 6 6 6. It's 260.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do, and it